Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Okay, before I get into this review, which is going to be semi-good and oh my god, I'm going to start reviewing One Piece. Yes, starting next week. So, episode 540 onward. That's right, it's time. Okay, moving on. Just to let you know about that. High School DxD, episode 11. Now, surprisingly enough, I found out that next week is not the final episode. Well, I'm not sure how it goes because they said it was for Fumio Zero, but I'm not sure. Anyway, moving on. Next week will be the final episode of High School DxD. Now, moving right along, we start off this episode 11. I forgot the name of the episode. I think it was We Definitely Will Win. But anyway, Konako, did I say her name right? Kyoko gets attacked by the Queen of Phoenix, and she's out of the game. See, when you get attacked in the game, the raiding game, you don't die. You disappear. You go to a different place. Now, basically, he stays alone, blah 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 blah, to fight the Queen, and that's when Gremory, she says to him, present, to go and meet up with Kiba, and Kino will take care of the Queen. So he eventually meets up with Kiba, and they're having the president, Rias is basically contemplating to Issei and Kiba that you'll be the decoys to distract them while we go on ahead and confront Phoenix. So they go on the grounds, and I think it's the field, track and field, or just where the school is in this illusionary world. And right off the bat, they're calling them out, and they know they're there. The Knight of Risers shows up, and she's gonna fight Kiba. So the fight starts, and it's kind of action-packed, side by side. They're both using swords. So, and Phoenix's sword, Knight, she's using a fire emblemed sword that's on fire. And Issei's waiting for his opponent. He's gonna fight 6 people. I was like, what? 6 people? But here's the catch. Actually, it's stupid because the 6th person isn't fighting. It's Riser's little sister. She was turned into a devil. It's sort of the same thing with Issei. Turned into a devil, but she's actually his real sister, little sister. So, meanwhile, he has to fight a rook named, I think, Isabella, and she's hand-to-hand combat most of the time. And I said you got a rook, and the fight it's kind of crazy. He's mostly dodging Issei, and he's really watching Kiba's fight. And eventually, he gets the upper hand, Issei, during this fight with this rook, and he grabs her and does the dress break thing. It's so ridiculous. It's so perverted. I'm like, what? Give me a break. So, and then he just does this boost blast. Now, here's the problem going forward with his power, this dragon boost. The problem is, and I'll go into more details here as this review goes along, it strains the body. So he's able to defeat the rook, and as the fight goes on, he's getting double teamed with the pawns and the bishop, and there's a what was he? I'm trying to figure out the one he was fighting. she was a, I think she was a knight. Or, yeah, knight. She was another knight. He was fighting. He's not getting any edge elsewise until he's able to finally find the resolve to concentrate on his fight. And what happens is so fucking epic. It transforms. It's like transforms. And you know what he does? Oh my god, this was so epic. Even though later on I'll tell you what really happened in the episode. It was so epic. He tells Kiba to release his sacred gear. And Kiba releases it. And meanwhile, Kino, she's fighting the queen, and the queen gets the upper hand on Kino, their queen, on her. But that's later. Something about the little potion. But anyway, he uses the sacred gear. What happens? Issei absorbs it, and he fires it at the other pawns and such. And he takes them all out. What? He took them all out. It was like, it was crazy, crazy fight. But what ends up happening, though, gets bad. Akino, she lost her fight to that queen. And Kiba gets attacked as well. So now, what ends up happening is the little sister says a bunch of shit to Issei about, where Phoenix, whatever bullshit. So that's when Issei jumps into action, and he figures he has to go see Gremory, Rias, to help her. And basically, it's been mostly a stalemate. Because now all you have really is, it's Riser, Phoenix, and his queen against Rias Gremory and her pawn and bishop, as, Issei. And so the fight keeps going on, and this is getting really nowhere, and that's when the queen attacks. She attacks Asha, and Issei blocks it. Big burn on his back. Got hurt on his back from the attack to protect Asha. Asha. Can't say her name. It's crazy. Anyway, she's out of the game now, but she's not dead. She's just unconscious. So then, at that point, Issei goes in to attack Riser. He's there. He almost had him. But the problem, like I just said before, early in the episode, and earlier in the video, the boost, the dragon booster, it takes a toll on the body. And he did a lot of boosts and a lot of attacks, and he couldn't continue it. And he falls down, and it's really bad. He's throwing up blood and shit. It was really, really crazy. And that's when Riser he attacks Issei continuously. He just beats him up, and Issei gives him this look, and he's like, he's angry and uninterested. And then all of a sudden, and Rias, she can't handle it. She can't see him getting killed like that and everything. And he's about to blast him with this fireball. Huge fucking fireball. And that's when she admits defeat. She just admits defeat. So she gives up. And now he's gonna supposedly, and that's how it more or less ends. And next episode preview we see engagement. Because that was the whole point of this rating game. The whole rating game was to impose that if Riser won, Rias Gremory had to marry him. Because he was the fiancé, supposedly, the whole bit. And if she had won, void. But he won. So. But the thing that's got me puzzled to no extent, hopefully I can say this girl's name right. Rias Gremory's Rook, Kyoko, the silver hair, she says it's not over yet. That I don't understand. That's like, what do you mean it's not over yet? But as far as the episodes go, I think give it a 4 out of 5. It was pretty damn fucking cool. I liked it. It was great. But the whole and here's the thing, Rias, she did the same thing Louise did. I hate to compare two shows, but they exactly did the same thing. They, Louise sent Saito to his world so he wouldn't die. He wouldn't get hurt. He wouldn't die. He's safe. That's what she did. She did it so he wouldn't die. So, I don't know how it's going to end High School DxD, to be honest with you. I really don't know. Because it seems to me that it's going to end badly. But it's 12 episodes, so, anything can happen in this show. So. But that was just like, oh my god, come on, man. And it was so ridiculous because, he fought so many opponents. So many. He fought a total, let's see, 5. He must have fought at least 8, 9 people in this waiting game. Meanwhile, how many people did Kiba fight? He only fought like, what? 4? He fought a lot of people. So that put a toll on him. So fighting Riser after fighting all of his servants, all of his pawns, his slaves, it's like ridiculous. He was throwing up blood and shit. I'm like, oh my god. And the preview, he says, why am I so weak? Why am I so weak? So on and so forth. That Riser, let me tell you something. Go get a gun, put it in your mouth, and pull the trigger. That guy is the epitome of a cock-sucking douchebag. Pure douchebag. Just like, you just want to go get a huge, blunt object, hit him across the face with it, tie him up, upside down, and shoot him with a grenade launcher. That's how evil this guy is. This guy is just scum. Pure scum. Pure. So, that's the story. Hopefully, I don't want High School DxD to have a bad ending. I'm already preparing what's going to come with the ending of Guilty Crown. And the other two, and also another, I just want good endings. I don't want these shows to end bad. I really don't. So we'll see. This has been Boncon 922. Hopefully it ends good. See you guys later.